Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Shuaib Khan and welcome to maxafter.com. Today we are here with another exciting tutorial. In this tutorial we will be creating a 3D text through a very simple technique. Check it out. As you can see, this is all done in After Effects. Just looks like another 3D application that you can do in 3ds Studio Max or any other 3D application. So this is what we'll be doing today. Are you guys ready? Again, I'll guide you through it in no time, so get ready and get yourself a cup of coffee. Actually, don't worry about a cup of coffee because it'll take only 10 minutes to do this. So let's start the tutorial. Okay, let's first start by making a new comp, which is composition, a new comp. And we leave the settings as it is and press OK. And then we add our text by pressing Type tool. We'll write Max After. And we bring it in the middle. Close this. Okay. Again, the next step here is let's turn this layer into 3D layer by clicking an icon here, and also turn on the motion blur. Now basically what we're doing here is we'll make duplicates of this 3D layer and push it back into Z space. That's it. For making duplicates, what you do is Control on your keyboard and D. Control D, Control D. Let's make 6 copies for now, and then we can copy paste a bunch. Now we need to push it back, so we can't see it in the front viewport in the active camera view, so we need to change the viewport to top. So now we can see how far we can push it back. So this is our first layer. Leave it here and we select the rest of the layers. We select the second one and then shift on your keyboard and select the last one. So now we'll move them back. Different methods of moving them back. One is here, but this is not very precise. Also the arrow key, press arrow key, and problem with arrow key is also when you zoom in and out, number of arrow keys changes, the distance between them change. So the method that we're going to use is we move it by pixel. So we press P and we move it back 1 pixel. Enter. So the whole stack is moved back. We deselect this by pressing Control on your keyboard and selecting this layer. So it's deselected. Now we put here 2 and again deselected, put here 3, deselected, put here 4. So it's moved 1 pixel each time. Deselected, 5. Right. So now we've got 5 layers. Make sure that they're very close enough so that otherwise you see gaps or the thickness become too much. So how many 3D layers do we need? So it all depends on the thickness of the 3D text. So if you want it very thick, then you can add like 40 layers, 50 layers, and if you want it thin, then you can add 10, 20, it's up to you. So let's select the stack here, all of it, and then we again Control D, and this time we just move it up, and this time we just push it back, and when you come here we see roughly just match it. So now we've got like all our layers, like 12 layers. So let's say we make like around 20 layers. So we select all these again and Control D, and we again push it back in the Z space. So I hope you're following me. It's a very simple method. I just made a 3D text layer and turn it into 3D, and then I made like duplicates, 19 of them, and then just pushed it back into the Z space. That's it. So now we have got our basic structure laid, as you can see. Call this is pre-text layer, and we just drag it and make a new comp. So we've got our 3D layer now. Let's add a camera to see how it looks. Okay, and we change this layer into 3D layer, and since we are at the top view, we need to change it to active camera. Press C and you can move your camera with this. So now as you can see that it's not happening, you can't see it 3D. Well, the only thing which is missing is this little button here that says for comp layer collapse transformation. So when you turn it on, basically it brings all the attributes properties from the previous comp into the new comp. Now it's 3D. Since we can't see it but it's 3D,